minimizing charisma, maximizing intelligence, shooting someone in the crotch with a cannonball, thrust, propulsion. It's science-y.
Why you always gotta be blowing my spot up like that? There are my runes. There they are. I'm not mad. Science needs art and art needs science. They both need each other to function properly.
There are ways to figure out what the paper is really saying.
And then I'm ready to get on Twitter and yell at people about doing their own research on...
Oh, hold on there, sports fan.
Kyle Hill, everybody! He's the next generation of science communicator. I'm gonna be too old at a certain point to do those terrible things to my body, and it'll be up to you.
He's got like a lion's mane. This guy's amazing. Kyle Hill.
I'm Boo Rambo.
The universe is indifferent to you. Whether or not you have amazing hair, the universe doesn't care.
How are trees pushing past this pressure limit? Ah! Behold, my balls. Now we're getting somewhere, but I still don't think it's worthy of G.R.R. Martin's suspender.
I'm totally right? Post up photos of my frickin' hair? Is that what you all want? No, you don't, weirdos.
Kyle Hill. Is your last name actually Hemsworth? What's going on?
Our resident Thor lookalike.
I prefer Black Friday Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, you know, if you need a haircut... No, of course not! We're not gonna send sharks with frickin' laser beams on their heads to an asteroid. We're gonna nuke it. You don't need Bruce Willis at all. Wrenched.
Yeah, last stream of the year. Yeah, what are you planning on doing? Well, next year, let me check my wall of posty notes. What's that? Yeah, no, I mean, I probably should multi-stream on something like a Twitch, but... I mean, what category am I gonna put it in? Luscious hair and hot tubs? Just chatting? Well, I've never seen that category before. Just a second, let me look up just chatting. Let me just click here and browse. Okay. Browse is loading, just the average. This is what, like, if I log in as like a 14-year-old, I'll still see this? Okay, that's enough of that. No, I don't think our science stream should be anywhere near that. No, not nearly enough oil. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't have... What would I missed? I mean, if I was gonna make anything wet and sloppy, like, what am I even gonna... Like, I'm wearing like an oversized t-shirt. I don't even... What's that? Oh. Yeah, I guess, just a regular cheese pizza, hold the cheese. Okay, thanks. Bye, love you. Chat, welcome back. Chat, welcome back to A Scientist Plays. Fallout 4, the last stream of the year. Happy to have everybody here. I wasn't commenting on any current state of the industry, chat. Happy to have everyone here. Last stream of the year. For this morning's stream, I will be your Pip boy. 3,000? Maybe. For the next couple hours or so, I will be leading you through Fallout 4, one of my favorite games. We are in the hundreds of science facts so far in this series. This is part 4. Part 4? We're up to 124 science times. That's incredible. Chat, if you're new here, and some of you are new here, like Louis Fayes, EBMon, Super Hack HQ, welcome. What we do here on Scientist Plays is not just show you cool gameplay and cool games, some of my favorite games, but we try to science the heck out of them. They're the only streams on the internet that combine both science, gaming, and incredible hair. Happy to have you all here for the last stream of the year. 124 science times. I was playing a little bit off stream, leveled up, did some DLC stuff to get some of the best weapons and armor in the game. And so we'll be smashing and crashing our way through. Again, Science is the priority. Kia Kui with the 10. Thank you. Does one have to be a scientist for science to be a core part of their identity? No. As long as you think it's important to skeptically interrogate the universe with a fine understanding of human fallibility, as long as you think that's important, that can be a core part of how you look at the world. It's a core part of how I look at the world. Shakte with a 15. Why can't scientists just dig through petabytes of data to get what they got already? Why do they need larger and larger colliders? Well, some of you new here, you don't even know what I'm doing. Let's get out of this Pip-Boy, into the facility, start sciencing it up in Science Town. No, welcome. Welcome to the facility. Answer your question, Shaktai. Why do you need more and more larger and larger colliders? It's because of energy levels. The bigger the collider, the faster you can get things going, the more stuff you can smash, the more detectors you can have in those colliders. And so as you push into higher and higher energy regions, you can learn more and more about the smallest parts of the universe. You gonna show off the Far Harbor DLC? No, right now we're just doing the main game. Happy to have everybody here. J Arrows, regulars, J Arrows, Philly 3000, Jeannie from Tahini, Dave, Hada, Cerberus, Jezza, Derek, Rainbow Dash, Liz Calvert, Enter Tiny Human, of course, Alex, Liquid Flames, Mercenary, may or may not have a speech impediment, new member, Serene Dusk, welcome, Critical Maz, newbie in the chat. It's Australian accent time. It's Australian accent time. This is Rainbow Dash, now a gamer member for 6 months. That's crazy, mate. You're an absolute legend. Happy to have you here. Truck Senpai with the $4.99. Again, throwing money at me for no good reason. I don't care. I'll take it. At what point would a star stop emitting radiation? What happens to a white dwarf star after it cools down? When a star runs out of fuel, it dies, and it explodes. And then it would just slowly fade away into nothingness. Louis Fayes! You just made my day, my week, my life. Theonar, welcome. Been a fan since Because Science, welcome. Winston. Can you try a Russian accent? No, my Russian accent's very stereotypical. I feel like it's not like a good... Like, the Australian accent is fine to me because they speak English and that's how they sound. But Russian people don't speak English. They speak Russian, obviously, and I don't want that to sound like a caricature. You know what I mean? You are an inspiration, says Kia. Kia, get in here. What's the speed of a debris from a exploding star? A solar wind can get up to like 1,000,000 miles per hour. A good Russian accent is difficult to pull off, says Theonar. I wouldn't know. First stream, having a lovely time, says Knight Lautrec. I haven't even shown you the digs yet, baby. Lautrec, get in here. And by in here, I mean here. Chad, welcome to the Gaming Command Center, where, of course, we play all of our games. Started to make dad noises. Gaming chairs behind me, don't sit in them. They smell. PS6, 275-inch screens to see what you're saying, what we are playing. That's Fallout today. Yes, that is my own power armor. No, I'm not photoshopped. Two 27-inch curved LED monitors in front of me, split right down the middle, 2 different images, because I can split my eye muscles, much like a Jackson's chameleon. Here we're getting hit with neutrons from a blob in the middle of the Milky Way. Sure. Why not? We're being hit with so many... We're already up to 4 science times. We're being hit with so much stuff. You don't even know. Neutrinos are passing through your body right now. Dark matter particles are passing through your body right now. Cosmic rays. cosmic gamma rays and particles are passing through your body right now. Billions of them, millions and billions of them. But you don't feel it because they don't interact. Neutrinos hardly interact with anything. Dark matter doesn't interact with anything. That's why we call it dark. Cosmic rays do interact with your stuff, but not very much. It's ionizing radiation, but it's not all that much. But chat here in the Gaming Command Center, continuing part 4 of Fallout 4, full game, answer some questions right up front. Any mods? No. Difficulty? Normal. Full story? Yes. DLC? Maybe. Excited to see one live. Been on the VOD squad for the other parts of this series. Love the science content. It says Motor Rider. Welcome. What do you think about vector control? You have to be more specific. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Angel Salazar says Kyle hair versus the professor's hair. Not even close. My friend Caleb said you liked his magic deck from the Discord. Which one? Lily Sacker, welcome. Spider-Man 2 is pretty good. Chat. So for the next, I'd say 3 hours or so, let's hop back into Fallout 4. Let's see how much science we can get through. Remember, that's our priority today. And I saved some fun main quest questies to start off with. I think to start off with, we're going to hop on a vertibird and wipe out some super mutants. Liz Calver with the 10. Why does fire burn different colors when it comes into contact with different minerals? When things combust or things burn, different energies lead to different temperatures, lead to different colors. Higher energy photons or lower energy photons give you different colors in the visible light spectrum. That's 5 science times. So the lower you get, it's redder, and the higher you get, it's bluer. That's why one of my first epiphanies about this was that's why things are called red hot, because they transition from infrared to red. Same photons, just different energy. So when something gets hot enough to start glowing red, it's transitioning, its photons are transitioning from emitting just infrared, which is heat. You feel the heat, but then you will see the heat as it goes from infrared, before red, to red. That's what red hot means. Yeah, we're pre-gaming science times right now. Chat, I don't think we can delay it any longer. What's your opinion on Star Trek? It's good. Some of the best science fiction ever made. Scientist plays Fallout 4. Okay, so chat, right off the bat, like I said, what we are prioritizing today, those right up there, science times. 36 last time. So let's reset that counter. Rainbow Dash, gifting 5 memberships to the Chan Chan. Appreciate it, Rainbow. You are an absolute legend. Dead set. You're a legend, mate. Thank you again. But we've already had 5 science times. We got to keep track because people are going to say my title isn't accurate, and it must be accurate. Gifting because I stopped the accent. Maybe, so I've been watching some other streamers, and at the end of the year, they like to do their subathons and marathons and stuff. Maybe I start setting up some stream goals where at a certain number of subbies or bubbies or whatever, or monies, that like Kyle does the rest of the stream in an Australian accent or something like that. That would be a lot of practice. Anyway, chat, let's get into it. Beep, boop. That'd be a lot of practice. Boop. Hada asking again, what about vector control? Every force has a vector. Just how powerful an anime character could be if they control any vector. Well, what you're describing, a vector is just that's just a mathematical representation of direction. So you're asking like, what would you if you could control the direction of things? I don't know. Chat, I'll set up that we'll figure out what that goal is later. But that'd be fun, right? To have a goal every stream. If you hear that sound, chat, it is me holding up a radio code 103 to your microphone ears. I'm just making sure. I'm just checking the levels in here. The levels, 0.05 microsievert per hour. Jake Lanford, I cannot legally return to a Because Science format. Shattuck, we need the science of how to make those long locks last in power armor. With the 5, thank you. All right, chat, so what did we do since last stream? Optimization. I got Exa 1 power armor because it's the best. I haven't modded it yet. I added some junk stuff. I gave myself some light. I also added a radiation arch, which we'll talk about in a second. I added a little display section up here because I can. Look at that crap. And what are we rocking? We're level 38 now. Don't worry, I saved some cool missions for you. I'm going to start with this one. What are we rocking? Adam's Judgment, the best melee weapon in the game. Look at the damage on this thing. What's that? 550, almost 600 damage per hit. It's a one-shotter, baby. We got a sniper rifle, advanced combat shotgun, righteous authority. We also got a Gauss rifle, but I need to level up some other perks so I can upgrade that bad boy, and then I'll show that off. Science time right here. What are radiation arches for, chat? So when I click on this, it mists, and my radiation goes away. What is actually happening there? Well, it's actually pretty simple. Those radiation arches, which you've seen, to decontaminate someone is just really to wash away contaminants on the outside. Little particles, radioactive dust. It really is just like a shower. But usually you're wearing, like a full bunny suit or something like that, so you're washing particulate off of your bunny suit. Those white suits that you see scientists wear sometimes. And that's it. It's not spraying anything. Well, it can have other stuff in it. But it's not doing anything else really special other than washing particle contamination off of your body. That's the other thing I did. I switched from Piper to Kate because she has a very, very sexy accent. And she is also quite hot. How is the roof supporting the weight of those power armors? I reinforced it.
I'll hand it to you. This place isn't awful. It's still a hole, but it could be worse.
Well, how about you get out? Chat, tell me two things. How's the volume in relation to my voice, and how is the stream looking? Is it nice and crispy, nice and smooth right now? That's what I want. So what are we doing first? We are going to go annihilate some super mutants. I know we left off at super mutant scientist guy, but we are going to go annihilate some super mutants. Start off with a little bit of action. It's crispy and smooth. What's the scariest fact that you know? Says Hawk Gaming. Scariest fact? I mean, yeah, we could make an Arya mod. She'd be way buffer and way hotter, though. What's the scariest fact that I know, chat? Do you want, like, a scary fact? Ew, assault rifle. I haven't upgraded it yet. Shut up. Yeah, it might be your connection if the stream looks bad. I'm in 1440p. Stop the bidding for an all Aussie accent stream. Would you want to induce vomiting if you ingested something radioactive? Says Rainbow Dash with the 5. It depends. It depends. I'm not an expert on that. Say I would say yes if you ingested something like a large piece of uranium ore, like a big spot, like a big thing. But for like particulate matter, like cesium-137 dust, I don't know. I actually don't know. because that wasn't part of the treatment protocols in Goiânia, Brazil. So I don't know. I don't know, Rainbow. I'd have to think about that, because you don't, for poison, you don't want to do that because it redistributes what you ingested. But I don't know. 10 out of 10 accents is simply Carl. You know it, baby. What was I gonna say? Okay, so scariest like mundane fact that I know, or like scariest instance of something that I've heard of? How about both? The scariest mundane thing that I know is that like 40% of everybody will get cancer sometime in your lifetime. Loved your appearance on Safety Third, Kyle. That was super fun, says Mr. Vacuum Brain Bimbo. Thank you. I like those boys. Yeah, it depends on how quickly you ingest the thing. Do you throw up right after you ingest the thing? Or is it distributed in your body by that time? Because then you wouldn't want to do that. Wouldn't coal pills help with detox and a lot of stuff? Says Zerberus. No, your liver is for that. Coal pills, what coal does is coal provides an insane amount of surface area. So it's something crazy, like many square meters per gram. It's like 100 or 1,000. It's something ridiculous. So it's an intense amount of surface area per gram, and that gives a lot of little nooks and crannies for atoms and molecules to stick in there and bind there. But if it's still in your body, it's still bad. So activated charcoal, as J Arrows in the chat is pointing out, is good in a water filter because it doesn't continue on into your water. It goes through the filter, but then you drink the water, right? You'd want to keep the stuff from getting into your body. So anyway, that's one of the scary things. The cancer thing is one of the mundane scary things that I know. What's a specific scary thing that I know? That will be later on in Fukushima part 3, coming out early next year. Let's vaporize some dudes.
From the sky hardly seems fair. I love it.
And I love you. What is the firing rate on an actual minigun? Isn't it like something crazy, like 1,000 rounds per minute or something ridiculous like that? But yeah, activated charcoal, activated carbon is just carbon with a lot of surface area. And that's why it's good at, there's just a lot of nooks and crannies. That's why it's good for filtering stuff. And that's why you have to change it out. Because as those nooks and crannies get filled up, it gets less and less good at catching stuff. No Bark Nomad. No, I have not heard of the X-59. It can reach thousands.
Target acquired.
No, not RPM. I mean rounds per minute. Oh, aircraft version. Oh, that is RPM too. Ah! See, chat, they give you an opportunity to get out of the chopper when you land, but I stay on the minigun because it's awesome. If you can tell, yes, I am playing on controller, chat. Now, remember what we said about things becoming red hot earlier? Look at the barrel of the gun. So it transitions from just being infrared heat energy that you feel to the photons having enough energy to be seen in the visible light spectrum. From the air. Go down. Look at that thing bleed. Oh, my body. Come on. Get to the chopper now. Stay in the chopper with the machine gun. Kill the alien mutant people. They're just mutated people. Get over here. Come on. I used to be the governor of California. Come here. Come here. Shredded. Absolutely shredded. Double shredded. Gone. Ice cream so good. Gang gang.
Oh, gang, you make me feel like a cowgirl. Come on. Do it. Kill me. Do it.
I'll see your reaction to my accent in just a second, Chet.
Come on, kill me.
Entire episode Schwarzenegger accent? That would cost even more than the Australian accent, I'll tell you that. I always forget how to get out of this thing.
Super mutants pack serious firepower, so expect the worst and keep your stim packs ready.
Yes, ma'am. I love you. Wait, don't leave. Don't. Okay, cool, thanks.
Stand here in the open and wait to get shot.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so nuclear radiation. I know you've seen many of my thoughts on this, but that's not how you store nuclear waste. You put them in giant things that are taller than this building that can withstand aircraft impacts. They're called dry casks, and they hold fuel pellets. $6,000 rounds per minute. Whew.
Come on. The chopper has left. Go over there. Go over there. The chopper's gone over there. We have no backup. It's up to me to defeat the mutants. Like I did in... Running Man. I think it was. Hey, look over here. Look at this big dead guy on the ground. He's so stupid, yeah. yeah, he's so foolish. Look at this guy. Look at this dead guy here. What is he gonna do about it? Oh, good. Oh, big angry dude. You have rocks. You can lift big rocks. Yeah, I can lift big things. 6-time Mr. Olympia. Kind of blows my mind just thinking about it. Okay, let's get in there. Get the nukes. Let's nuke all the mutants. Send them back to hell where they belong.
Woo! Man, is that fun to do. Can I get a rating out of 10 on that impression? Okay, now when I told you that this weapon, which is exposed... What the hell happened here? Ooh, I can do an Irish accent too, chat. I should be a voice actor. Suck it, Matt Mercer. When I said this was the best weapon, this thing does like 600 damage per hit. 7 out of 10? Get the hell out of here. I know you're new, Jake, but get the hell out of here. This thing does like 600. You get it from the Far Harbor DLC. And I can basically one-shot any lower level mutant. See that? I also have the upgrade where I hit everybody. I can hit every enemy in front of me at once. Come on, you know that's fun. Look, like I said, it's not about struggling through this game. It's about science times. Of which we're already at 11? You kidding me? Oh, I also have the best base armor in the game, which is marine armor. And I look awesome. Get him! I thought he was right there. How plausible is Predator invisibility technology? This is Dark Jester with the 5. Not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. You would I mean, you've seen, I've done a video on some, like, invisibility technology, and it was like, what?
Open a museum or something.
What bother with that? You open a museum or something? The best explanation I've seen for that kind of invisibility would be to have projectors or video screens on the outside of your body and cameras underneath that layer that could see in a 360-degree area around you that then play back those screens on the opposite side. Play back on those screens on the opposite side. I forget what I'm doing. I'm just talking about science. That would make you more or less invisible.
Come on, if it bleeds, we can kill it.
7 out of 10? Get the hell out of here. What is the green thing on your hammer supposed to be? That's exposed fusion core, which wouldn't look like that. don't know how you would maintain fusion in a small thing like that. Oh, right, I only had to wipe out the mutants. Got it. Or biographic chromatophore says Dequester's killer lab. Yes, use the technology of the humble octopod. Or octopodes, if you want to sound like a dick. Alright. We have accomplished our mission. Have you been to Nuka World yet? Yes. I was just doing a little bit of leveling up and stuff off stream so we can fast travel while our butt is loaded with junk. Our trunk, if you will. Smack that meatball with your hammer. You need to go down to the basement? Oh, you're right. Oh, right, I have to secure the mini nukes. You're right. Day 4 of asking for a breakdown of power armor. Like the Because Science video says Steve the Beeve. How dare you bring up Because Science?
Damn. Did someone drive a bulldozer through here?
Damn. Did someone drive a bulldozer through here? It's about practice, chat. Yeah, power armor, you just need artificial muscles, pistons. We have the technology. What's hard, and you've seen this on like the Atlas robots and stuff, is getting an energy source that's sufficiently powerful at a small size. Did you get the power armor for Nuka World? No, I got last night. I got like the 28 of the star cores I need. So no, I did not. That takes a while. It's hard to do this and read chat and be sciencey at the same time.
Back at the combat zone.
Back at the combat zone. And if you acknowledge that it's hard to be the smartest streamer on the internet, why don't you like the channel right now? Why don't you spam your favorite emoji if you're liking the stream?
Something there?
No. Nothing is there. Nothing is there. My goal for this year was to get this little channel up to 50,000 spubby hubbies.
I'm gonna rip your limbs off.
So if you're enjoying yourself, chat. Uh-oh. Oh no, he's got a rocket launcher, chat. What do we do? Well, first of all, eat some blood. Mix that blood with some dog food. Put a carrot inside of the blood. Me arm. Oh, where is he? I added burning fire damage to this bad boy. My arm is injured. Don't criticize my aim. There he is. Wait, that's not him. I need to get this shot perfect. That go down there? It did. One more. Get down there. Get in the wall. Eat some bloody dog food. Gotta mix my candy bites with some blood bug. Gross. But will keep me alive, chat. Look at my body. Oh, hello. Chat, look at my body right now. Crotch. 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 Shoot him in the crotch of the leg, chat, always. You know what we say. Ow. What is the crotch of the leg? It's the patella, obviously. Kyle, you just ate human meat. No, I didn't. You can't prove that. This guy's got a rocket launcher. Beep, beep, boop, boop, pop. Uh-oh. Do I have anything better than this? I think I have a plasma grenade? Pulse grenade. Molotov cocktail. Shoot this guy in the face.
I saved this for you.
There we go. Do I use the stim pack or do I wait it out? I wait it out. Because, obviously, that's how you play games like this. The anus of the lungs is the throat. Jake Landford, says about my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. I say 7 out of 10 because I've heard better, and I can also do better. My own would be about an 8.5 out of 10, and I've heard versions that are indistinguishable from the real thing.
Watch it. We're taking rads.
Well, asked and answered, huh, Chet? Don't care about any of that stuff. I already have better stuff. I have the best stuff. I have the best stuff, Chet. Excuse me. Excuse me, those are my caps. Those are my caps.
If you think this is bad, you should see some of the blokes I beat up at the combat zone.
There's good mutants on both sides, Chet. Angel Fuji, welcome.
If anyone came through here recently, they haven't left a trace in all this dust.
In all this dust? If anyone came through here recently, I haven't left a trace through all this dust. Take the junk. I'm light on screws right now, Chet. I need to screw. Because I've been upgrading a lot of my weppies. And I'm short on screw. So I need screw. Citadel Lunatic, welcome. Give me all this crap. How do they speak where you come from? Where you come from, Kyle? Why were you... Paladin, you gotta warn me. Holy crap.
Paladin dance.
Where I come from, they sound like this.
You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
I was just doing what Elder Maxon asked. No more, no less.
Well,
Janine.
it's good to see you dealt
welcome.
with them, the brother.
Did we really have a choice? They were trying to kill us, you know.
They're trying to kill us, you know.
Are just
No.
another example of man blindly taking a step
All
forward
right.
and fighting for years.
All right.
I've seen what these super
Okay, we get it. You like Andrew Tate. Come on. All right.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Okay.
Anyway, what's important here is that you got the job done and secured.
So you didn't go through the tunnel at Nuka World to grab the power armor?
And talk to Maxon.
You have to get 35 star cores, bro.
Dismissed.
Takes a while. You're dismissed. I'll dismiss you. At the end of Dead Money, I took off all my clothes and took all the gold bars I could. Get off the cross dance. We need the wood. Nice. No, 35 star cores takes a long time because some of them are distributed in every other spot of the park. This weapon is almost not fair. They're talking about the armor with the Nuka-Cola paint. Oh, right. No, I haven't gone through that ride yet. That's a bad Irish accent, says Dave. What, that Kate has? There's 50? I didn't even know there was 50. What, are you gonna walk home, big guy? What, are you gonna walk home? No.
Do you want to have that talk now?
No, you're a dick. My accents are blending together, Chad. I gotta be careful that I don't hurt anybody. Alright, let's speak to Andrew Tate on the Prinwood. How many screws are in a typewriter? I always pick up all... typewriters always have good stuff. Typewriters and fans in this game have good components. I always pick them up. And I modded my amazing my marine armor to carry more stuff, to be lighter, and to shoot better. To shoot better. What other accents can you do? I can do a perfect meatwad and a perfect golem because they use the same mouth technique. I can do Southern, but that's just stereotypical Southern American.
Fort Strong, soldier.
This guy has a lot of thoughts about women.
It was a piece of cake. I'm glad you feel that way.
I guess those are
Because
impressions.
It only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground. and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard,
What other content
use the
creators
map
can
on
you
your
do
clipboard to
impressions
interface
of?
with the pilot's
Not
navigation
really
system,
anybody.
so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
How feasible would the Pridewind actually be? It says Paladin Warden straight from the Brotherhood of Steel. On top of that, Captain Wrecked with the Canadian 5. Could the Pridwin actually fly? Could a nuclear-powered dirigible stay afloat forever? Asking for a friend, Dark Jester with the 5. Everybody asking about the Pridwin. First of all, Zeppelins do not want to be led. They want to be super light. That is because lifting gases like helium and hydrogen, they are less dense than air, so they have a buoyant force whenever they're inside of something, but that force is very light. That lifting gas, the lifting capability is like 1 kilogram or like 1 kilogram per cubic meter. Cubic meter being a 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot cube. So it takes an enormous amount of lifting gas to lift just a few kilograms. So when a dirigible like the Pridwin is covered in metal and scaffolding and weapons and all this stuff, I do not see it having enough volume of gas to keep the size of the thing that we see aloft. So no, I don't think it could be aloft. It would need to be a lot bigger. Could a nuclear-powered dirigible stay afloat forever? Not forever. And the military has looked into nuclear planes. And this is what we do with nuclear submarines, because nuclear fission reactors can run for so long and produce so much power on so little actual fuel. Nuclear fuel is the densest fuel, most energy-dense fuel that there is, aside from antimatter. Fission and fusion is. So it'd be able to power engines for years and years. So yes, it could stay aloft for an insane amount of time. That's why nuclear submarines can stay submerged for like a year. Right? So yes, and case in point, the military has looked into nuclear-powered airplanes, but scrapped it because nuclear reactors in the sky, people didn't like it.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth.
Why am I doing these quests, even though I don't like the Brotherhood? For experience. I'm playing both sides, chat, so that I always come out on top.
An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology.
I'm here because Jordan Peterson said so in a podcast.
Only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute. I've had our scribes
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears.
I already know where they are. I'm not going to tell
You
them.
vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel.
What's your favorite settlement to build up? I'm not really a big settlement guy.
You to report it to me.
Kind of like just like going everywhere and doing everything.
Are there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility.
More of a Lions Brotherhood kind of guy?
Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility. The location appears. Anything else, Knight?
Nope. Bye-bye. I already know the location, but I'm not going to tell him. Alpha male my ass. Woo! It'd be bad if a nuclear-powered plane crashed somewhere. Well, yeah, you don't want anything that puts out a lot of radiation would be bad to have publicly accessible. Like, nuclear power is dope, but you don't want to stand, like, next to a nuclear reactor for an extended period of time. All right, next cool thing we're going to do. We're taking the castle back. I'm playing all the sides, even with the Minutemen, so that I always come out on top. Yeah, he's an alpha male. Low energy and penetration, says Theonar. Nailed him! Chat, alpha, beta, gamma radiation are called that in order of their penetrative capabilities. Alpha being the least, beta being 10 times more penetrative than that, and then gamma, I think, is 100 times more penetrative than beta? So gamma rays go 1,000 times deeper into material than alpha. I think that's right. Are you gonna blow these steel guys? For sure. Wait, I said that wrong. That's strong. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. I thought you could see how I didn't see your name, and I thought I thought you were. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, buddy. Machine gun turret Mark 1. Whoop. Whoop. Pop, pop,
Whoa. You hear that?
What, the gun? Yeah. Oh, I also got from the DLC the radical conversion, which does so much radiation damage. I love it against humans. So look at that, 100 radiation damage too. Can you go through Cambridge Polymer Labs? Sorry for nagging. What's there? What do I need there? Isn't that's for the beryllium agitator, isn't it? No, that's mass fusion. What do I need in the Polymer Labs? Feed strong the milk of human kindness. He has to buy me a drink first. It's so dark around here. It's like there's no lights in the apocalypse or something. Yeah, Gamma Male is the one true goal. I agree, Daniel. Captain Wrecked, new member of the facility with the 5. Nuclear aircraft are too small to put any significant distance between crew and the vessel, between the crew and the reactor, and the vessel and weight was too heavy to be practical as a bomber with payload needs. It's Captain Wreck. So that is a much better answer than what I gave. So you want to have shielding and distance between you and a nuclear reactor, even if it's very useful. And Captain Wreck is saying that the planes were too small to have that distance, unlike the distance you can have in a very long submarine. And it was too heavy, considering what else you would need to have on board. And that's why nuclear planes never really took off, so to speak. Again, submarines don't have that problem because they can use buoyancy. Kyle, did you get a full set of XO1? I did, but I didn't get the Nuka World armor yet. Stupid Star Cores. Chat, Captain Wrecked is a new member of the facility, and that's just the kind of insight you can get by joining at patreon.com/Kyle Hill. Get to join our private Discord. We have literal... Forget what Captain Wrecked is, but we have literal nuclear engineers in the Discord. And biologists. Very, very smart people. Like, you can show up and ask a question, and someone who's worked on nuclear submarines will be like, oh, I know that. Nice aim, Kyle. Nice aim, Kyle. Ow, you irradiated the crotch of my leg. What was that sound? That was a... Look at the HP on that thing. And accountants. We have everybody at the facility. That's what I like. Should I eat the mystery bacon? That's what I've been wondering about. I don't really want to, because I don't know what it is. Yeah, we have lots of good beans here in the facility. You don't have to be an expert to join. You don't have to have a PhD or anything. But it's cool that many people are very smart. Is piezonucleic a thing? Yeah, there's piezoelectricity. Piezo. Damn it! Guys, stop just running in front of me. Good evening, Joaquin Ugriel Rosenfeld. Happy to have you here. Chat, if it looks like I'm wandering aimlessly, it's because I'm trying to read you. Chat, I'm actively trying to get an honorary PhD. We've sent emails. Whatever. Hey, Marquette. I've done 2 degrees with you already. I will come and give the commencement speech to all the newbies, all the newbie boobies. Just give me. I've put in 10 years of professional science communication work. I've put in the time. Now all you. Uh-oh, nuclear bomb. Now all you gotta do is offer me an honorary scholarship for communication PhD, and then I will force everyone on stream to call me doctor at all times. They will love it. Do you know how annoying I'm gonna be? It's gonna be great. Okay, do I need to get in here? I don't. But they're also disgusting mutants. Oh. Shoot him in the crotch of the leg. Ow! Ow! Chat, I'll read you in a second. I'm busy. Sipping that sweet cola. That car is gonna explode at some point. Come on. Ow! 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 Sprint! Sprint! Hit! Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky I have short arms. Alright. The bad guys are up in that corner. The Dr. Kyle memes would be worth the honorary doctorate alone. I know, right? Are you kidding me? I mean, can you imagine how many memes we could make out of the fact that I'd be like a literal PhD? Well, I mean, I do have a PhD already, but not the one you're thinking of. Ow, 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 ow. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Come here. Not so tough when I shove some fusion cores in your face. Ow! Ow! Being able to hit everyone in front of me is really cool. Will he kill me before this goes off? Let's find out. Physics? That's how someone would die in a Jackie Chan movie. Look at that. That's pretty sick. Give me my grenades back. Give me that. How much meat are you hiding up here? Give me your meat. Okay, if the music could stop now, blaring in my ear, that'd be sick nasty. If you could just, if they could just shut up. Look at that, that's a perfect death. Are you kidding me? Ah! Glurp more radioactive soda. I should take the laser rifle for ammo. Boop. Boop. Come here. The weapon's too good. Beep, boop. I'm trying to take over a castle, chat. Actually, I might want the Gauss rifle to fight this Queen Mirelurk. Oh. Chat, we can think. Holy crap. Rainbow Dash, don't quote me on my slogans. Chat, I'm reading you. Do you ever use the cryolator? No, I haven't gotten it yet. I could go get it. Can enough radiation break solids apart like concrete and glass? It deteriorates solids. One of the problems with like a fusion reactor is that it would put out a crap load of neutrons, which would activate the walls of the fusion reactor and actively deteriorate it. You have a fat man? Oh, I do, yeah. But I'd have to go back anyway. But I haven't used the Gauss rifle yet. Is it becoming a facility gamer? Appreciate you, buddy. Are you ever going to play Titanfall 2? We did do one Titanfall 2 stream. And we have to get back to it at some point. Because Titanfall 2 has one of the best first-person shooter campaigns of all time. And that time travel mission is one of... Can you please go to Cambridge Palmer Labs? Says Linus. Person. Every time you ask, I'm going to delay it 5 minutes. Person, you don't happen to have a famous scientist father, do you? Deep Strike with the $4.99, appreciate it. I'm just trying to discover this first. And then I'll go grab my Gauss Rifle.
Please don't tell me we're gonna spend the day picking through this pile of rubble.
No, I'm not going to spend the day picking through this pile of rubble. Let's get our... Do we go Fat Man or Gauss Rifle? Because, Linus, if you are the person of famous scientist person, then I just read one of their papers for a episode that I just wrote. Thanks for being here, Janine.
You're tied to this.
Shut up, Mama Murphy. Go have more drugs. Beep. That's not what I wanted to do. Put that away for no reason. No, don't do that. No, I'll keep that. Oh, never gonna do that. I don't like those guys. They listen to Joe Rogan. Fat Man. How many Fat Man bullets do I have? 10? Let's do this. Let's get the Gaussy Gauss. And let's upgrade just a little bit. Shielded barrel. Bam. I can't get the other stuff for now. I want to get the full... Look at that. Look at that damage. Whew. Let's get the reflex sight. Look at how I'm low on screws. I have 30 screws left. If you get a PhD, lab coats in the merch store, says Captain Wreck, we can get more lab coats. All of them sold last time. So, por qué no? Por qué no? Again. Man, having this radio, I didn't know this came with with some DLC. Being able to, so I don't have to fast travel to a doctor to remove my rads each time. That is killer. Remember as a kid watching Bill Nye? Chat, isn't it weird that, like, what I want to do with my life is, like, kind of like Bill Nye stuff? And he's Bill Nye, the science guy, and I'm Hill Kai, the science guy? Isn't that kind of crazy? Like, isn't that kind of crazy, chat? Kyle, how hard is it to learn the Australian accent? Says Devon Johnny. I don't know. I hear it's a difficult accent, but I've been trying it for so long that it's hard to say.
Watch it. We're taking rods.
We're taking rods. Hill Kai, the science guy? Are you kidding me? Yes, give me more of that. Yes. Yes. Fragmentation mines suck. Oh, I skipped this whole dialogue section, huh? Oh, they're already in the courtyard, huh? Okay. There's gonna be Mirelix. So... I like to shotgun the Mirelix in the knees. And... what am I doing? Chat? Oh, I'm switching to frag. Yes. Did you already kill all of them? Did I come way late? Yes! That was fun. Ooh, I'm gonna have so many... I'm gonna have so much Mirelurk meat, chat. Mirelurk meat is good when you cook it up. Half Thor science guy does it in a bow tie. It's true. Don't I have to destroy all these eggs or something? Gimme. Gimme me. Gimme your meat. Put your meat in my mouth. Has anyone ever played with Mercury in science class? No, I don't think so. Man, you guys... Man, I should just do that every time. Just activate the courtyard and have them cleared out. What is... Do I have to... I think... Did I bug the quest or something? Deep Strike with the 5. Kyle, check out the Fallout London trailer. That fan-made game. It's bigger than Fallout 4? I mean, I'll definitely try it out. I saw some part of something somewhere. I thought it was real. I thought it was a real trailer at one point. But I'll check it out. What else do I have to clear out? These guys do no damage to me, so I'm just gonna let my Irish wife handle it. There you are. Oh, my little Mirelurk body, it's too soft. My carapace didn't have time to harden. Was that the queen? Oh yeah, she's using the... Kate's power fisting now, chat. That's exactly what I wanted. Kate to fist. Clear out the rooms inside. Oh yeah. Dropping down. Dropping in. Oh, yep, that was the queen. Beep, beep. Let's ready. Let's ready the Gauss rifle. Tactical shielded Gauss rifle activated. Yeah. Tastes good. There it is. Bam. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Cripple its crotch. Bah. Cheese it. It's the Mirelurk. Bah. Hit. Hit. Should have got the mini nuke, chat. There we go. One more for good measure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. Easy peasy. Where'd you get a flamethrower?
My good karma's paying off.
Nice. Just a second, I'm gonna just raid its butt real quick. Look at this thing.
General and I will clear the wall. Let's do this.
I destroyed a lot of the egg clutches. Yeah, we did it! Yay!
All right.
Already did it.
But we aren't done yet. The general and I are gonna have a look at the radio.
God, you're boring.
We need to focus on taking the castle back.
I know there's a flamer here. I just didn't know that he could pick it up and do stuff. Pick it up and do stuff with it. How much does this require? 10.
Well, guess it could be worse. See what you can do with it. I'm gonna go see what else is left around this old place.
Beep. Boop. Why does power generation, those power generators don't cost anything? I don't understand that. Beep. Little fun fact, if a nade explodes in an enclosed environment, it can create enough pressure to rupture your lungs. Yeah, that's what... What's happening? Yeah, that's what...
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
It is powered up. Oh, I just... That's why blast doors are actually for blast. Because blast, like you said, can be so damaging to human body parts. Like eyeballs, eardrums, and lungs. So that's why... Shut up, Minutemen! That's why you have blast doors, but that's why bunkers also have like not a lot of 90-degree angles, not a lot of long hallways, because the more that blast has to go down, the more a blast wave has to reflect off of a surface, each time it reflects, it loses some energy. So if it has to make it all the way around a bunch of corners, it's going to lose a bunch of energy before it gets to you, before it ruptures your whole butt.
Perfect. Hi.
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, I just...
Shut up, Preston.
So, you know, back to business. But with...
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Which reminds me, I've got another trouble spot for you to check out. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement.
Oh, I'm not going to do any of those.
Set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the common.
Someone in chat asked if I had been to Jamaica Plain yet. I think that answers that question.
Why is it gotta be so quiet?
There's a tank shell that kills people with pressure. Oh, hey guys, did no one see that? Guys, did no one see that? Guys, what did I say? You have to check every bedroom for crabs. Chat, always check for crabs. Holy crap. You can't just assume there's no crabbies. Is that a missile? I'm gonna loot this thing real quick. Oh wait, no, that's the other thing. That's the weapons room. Captain Wreck with another 5. I want a genie for the follow rocket launcher. I'm loving the Discord, Kyle. Thanks for the welcome, says Captain Wreck. Happy to have you, Captain. Another smarty pants in the Discord. Happy to have you. The genie rocket, yeah, we did an episode about that. That time we nuked 5 men to prove a point. The genie rockets were supposed to be a tactical nuke that could be shot air to air, and the idea was that if there was a lot of Russian bombers clustered up, then the large explosion radius of a small nuclear weapon would take them all out at once. Why am I carrying so... Why am I so heavy? Oh, right, the Gauss rifle. Okay. Now we return to what we were doing previously on Scientist Place. Let's advance the story. Let's get into the Institute. Institute. Oh, that sounded like a D-claw. Death claw, that is. Chat, we're almost at the halfway point of today's stream. Think about it. Do you have fun New Year's plans? I do.
Protect and serve.
Hey, Virgil.
What?
Hey.
I need your help.
My help? With what? How did you even find me anyway?
You know, Chad, I'm thinking that if you were a super mutant and the size of your eyeballs changed, then maybe you wouldn't be able to see as well anymore, which is why he's wearing glasses. I had that thought. Actually, a kid on stage asked me once when the Incredible Hulk. So, like, Bruce Banner needs glasses in the Marvel movies, right? When he becomes the Incredible Hulk, would he still need glasses? because like the size of his head and stuff changes. Never really looked into that. But if the size of your eyeballs change, then the focal points and all that's, you know, all that good biology, physics stuff changes. So maybe.
I'm just a guy looking for information on the Institute.
The Institute? So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
No, I think you'll find I murdered him.
Dead. Don't you lie to me.
Kyle, how did your priorities change all of a sudden? I thought the facility was about safety, yet you still managed to sneak onto the Safety Third podcast. I did. Most recent episode of Safety Third, if you want to hear me talk about Mythbusters and everything else. Yeah, but you can see that you can tell they're on a different wavelength than I am. Metal Gear.
He's dead, whether you believe me or not.
There's no question it's difficult to believe. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you
I heard our eyes get longer due to overuse of screens. I think, what is the actual... There's a figure, chat. It's like 30% of young people are becoming like nearsighted or farsighted. I forget which one is which. They can't see far, so they're nearsighted. Right. Because of the overuse of screens? It's some ridiculously high number, something like that. Maybe it's just in Japan. I can't remember. I don't remember things I read.
I know you were part of it, and you escaped. They sent Kellogg to kill you.
How the hell do you know any of that? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me.
I don't know. I think you're pretty handsome.
What do you want?
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed,
does anyone want to double check my numbers there?
End in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
Captain Wrecked was a radar operator for 20 years. Started with 20/20 vision. Now I wear glasses. Ooh.
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Thanks, Signy. It's going to pause for a second. I'm looking it up, chat. Myopia. About 41.6% of Americans are nearsighted, which is up 25% since 1971. In developed countries of East and Southeast Asia, the prevalence has now reached up to 80 to 90% among children. Projections suggest that 50% of the world will be myopic by 2050. Woo! That's even worse than I thought. Holy crap.
No, I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Institute has taken people...
Good thing I'm not staring at a screen for hours per day, huh, chat?
If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there.
I have very good vision, but I also have eye floaters. At my age, it's very annoying. It looks like a bunch of little black specks in my vision, like a snow globe. It sucks.
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. If I
so that's my trade-off.
Me to normal. You understand? I think that's pretty. All right. First things first.
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well. Not many know about it.
Right.
It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it. But
maybe we can talk about the science in a little bit.
In one place, rematerial. The relay is the only. That means you're going to have to use it now.
Sure, lots of them.
Don't bullshit me. More than one of them, and you wouldn't be standing here right now. Coursers.
It can get cleared, yeah, but don't you have to get rid of eye floaters? Don't they have to drain my eye fluid with a needle and replace it? I hear that sometimes that doesn't take, and you have to do it multiple times.
Is dispatched. They're very.
All right, I have to kill a Terminator who has a special code for the teleporter to get into the Institute, which has the right frequency to use the teleporter, and then I have to build the teleporter at my settlement, and then I teleport in there, and then I become the ruler of the Science First, possibly slave state Institute. But how I look at, like, once I'm there, everything will be cooler than that.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts
Yeah,
for
gee.
something.
They have to replace your vitreous humor and put procedure at risk, and that procedure puts you at risk of retinal detachment. Yeah. See, the thing, what eye floaters actually are is a change in the density and the material of your vitreous humor. So it's no longer like jelly-like, it's more water-like because it's like deteriorating. And so that change in density changes how the light goes through it, which creates shadows. Eye floaters are they're not like little bits of black stuff. It's actually shadows that you're seeing on your retina. As far as I know.
Direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip.
My eyes. Now I'm thinking too much about it.
You'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find. You are going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's get to
Right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum.
The EM spectrum is the electromagnetic spectrum. But you all knew that. What? Knight of the Mirrors, now Facility Gamer. EM spectrum, of course, going from low energy to high energy with the visible lot being somewhere in between. You start with radio, you go up in energy and wavelength, shorter and shorter wavelengths. Higher in energy, shorter in wavelengths, you go from radio up through microwave into infrared, into the visible light spectrum, Roy G. Biv, into ultraviolet, into X-ray, into gamma ray. But you knew that.
You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end.
Hey, Chad, doesn't he look like Dave Bautista in Blade Runner? When he's the guy with the tiny glasses?
The band, and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie. The odds aren't in your favor.
I'm just gonna slam him with my fusion hammer.
Make it. Remember,
Don't worry. Can I take all this? No. What you experimenting on there, buddy? Load flies, rad scorpions.
Ugh, are you kidding me? It
Protect
stinks in here.
and serve.
Are you kidding me? It stinks in here. Oh, right. He's got little kitty posters. Once I help him, I think I can take all this stuff. Save time with that Terminator fight by asking for the cheat code from Mama Murphy. Oh, yeah, I didn't even know you could do that. Yeah, exactly like Batista, yeah. He could do that for the Amazon show.
Can we quit sucking down rads? Making me feel like crap.
I'm gonna suck as many rads as I want. I mean, whatever. Tiny strands of your vitreous stick together and cast shadows in your retina. So it's not some of it becoming more watery in patches. Am I mistaken about what's happening to my eyes? How would life be different if humans could see in ultraviolet and infrared? Well, you'd see more stuff. What's cool animals, and you've heard about many of the animals that can see in ultraviolet and infrared. Snakes, vipers, pit vipers, are named so because of the pits on the sides of their faces, and those yeah, punch him, fist him to death, a heated fist. Pit vipers are sensitive to infrared in those pits, and we think that information is overlaid onto their visual field so they can kind of like see heat. There's also bees and birds that can see into the ultraviolet range, and plants have taken advantage of that, or, you know, they don't consciously do it because they don't consciously do anything. Neither does evolution. But plants have evolved to have some markings in the ultraviolet and infrared spectrums, so that insects who see in those spectrums can be enticed by those plants, or more so enticed. It's all, evolution doesn't have a will, it just finds a way. Chat, that is one of the best quotes about evolution ever said. Okay? Somebody write it down and then attribute it to me. Thank you. Now watch me kill this guy. Ah, my little knees. Your patellas are so weak. Chat, that's honestly, you could put that in a biology textbook. I'm not even kidding. Don't you do it. That guy went to a bad chiropractor. Laser eye surgery and LASIK surgery is like, the speed of those lasers and those cameras is insane. Like, you know how fast your eyeballs move around? Didn't Jeff Goldblum say that in Jurassic Park? No. He said something less specific. He said life finds a way. But again, that's implying some like will, like it's trying to overcome something, but that's not what evolution does. It doesn't have a will, it just finds a way. Damn it, that's too close to the Jurassic Park one. I'll work on it. But the point being is that whenever something reproduces, there's some random genetic mutations that occur in the process, and those mutations are selected for or not. So it's not, and those could overcome a problem and find a way. But every time something reproduces, it's not necessarily going to produce something that finds a way. It's trial and error. Ah, damn it, I gotta work on that quote. Shit. Almost at the halfway point, chat. I haven't played this game in a while, so I forget where the signal strength is. Is it on top of the building? Or is it inside? I remember not liking this part. It's inside, isn't it? Yeah. Things are getting too spicy for the pepper, says American Dad Lover G in the chat. Don't worry, I'll work on it. It's the Green Tech building. Captain Wrecked with the 10. My last for the year and fun hypothetical. What if the T-1000 was actually liquid metal? Was the T-1000 actually liquid metal or just nanobots, so he looked like liquid? Thanks for this. Thanks for the welcome. Happy New Year. I think I see where you're going. So I'll just say one science. Oh! I think I see where you're going with this. So I'll say one sciencey thing. and that is that gray goo, quote unquote, gray goo nanobots aren't gray or silvery in appearance. It's not why they were named that way. Gray goo was named gray goo because of its non-specificity. Its unspecificness.
Shite. What happened to them?
Where am I going? Green Tech building. The color of the building is green. Aren't I inside the Green Tech building? I forget where this crap is. Zerberus, I still need to get Code Miko interview on the books. Am I going the wrong way, chat? Kay Hayden says, what's your favorite sneaker? I'm not really a sneakerhead. I just wear black Nike runners. Unspecificness? What do you mean by that? Well, they're like biological omnivore types. Green Tech building. Oh, right. Right. I remember now. I mean, I don't, but... A cup of blended tadpoles? Ew. I mean, yeah, that would be some goo. Hey. 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 Hey, hey, hey. Hey, ow, ow. Oh, he exploded.
Over there. Get him.
Evolution doesn't have a will, it just becomes the way, says Brian Eland. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, you know, actually, now that I think about it, you know, making people think of the Jurassic Park quote, that would be good in a textbook, right? Because for science communication reasons, you give people something they're already familiar with, like Jurassic Park, and then you augment it so that biology students remember it. So it's actually more memorable if it's just like the, oh, my legs! If it's just like Jurassic Park. So I kind of like it now. Oh, it's the big building that's green. Got it. Oh, right. I remember the mission now. I remember it now, chat. I remember it, chat. Have you heard about Ready or Not? Yeah, I saw. Isn't that like a SWAT tactical shooter? Kind of like SWAT Tarkov. I saw Shroud play some of it. It looks pretty intense. It looks pretty intense. Someone say tactical? Woo! Did someone say chat-tickle? Chat. We're now at the halfway point of today's stream. Hope you're enjoying yourselves today. I know I am. Last stream of the year. Halfway through, we are up to 28 science times. That's unbelievable. It's better than the rate that you get in school. Chat, you know what we got to do now? We got to yeet, excrete, eat if you need to. Give me 90 seconds to do the same, and then we'll be back with more science, more physics, more nuclear, more vibing. While I'm gone, spam your favorite emoji in the chat. Like this video if you haven't already. Subby to the bubby. And don't go anywhere, because I have drones that are watching you right now. I'll be right back. Chat. We're back. Chat. You know that if we're going to continue providing you top-end science times, we got to make sure our brain, even later in the day, even later in the year, is still firing on all cylinders. So what I like to do, start off the second half of the stream with a little bit of Conexiones from New York Times. Make groups of 4 times. They're all different words. They can mean different things, but you got to group the words together. Now, they try to trick you because a lot of words can fit a lot of different categories. Okay? But I'm pretty damn good at this. And I usually get it perfect without making any mistakes. So I have brought this page up over chat. I can't see anything that you're saying. So you can talk to each other if you want. But not me, because I don't need you. Watch. Okay. Zebra. Panda. Animals that you'd see at the zoo. That seems too easy for me. We'll keep that in the back pocket. Right off the bat, this seems like a hard one. Dove and skunk. Things that have very Dove like the soap. Things that have noted smells. No. Panda and bear. This is a hard one, chat. Nothing's jumping out at yours truly right now. String and bass? Maybe wind? Strings, bass, woodwinds. No. I'm gonna... this is gonna be... I don't think this is right, but let's start with this. Fuck! That's the first time I haven't gotten a perfect score in weeks. Dove? Exotic animals? Is a dove exotic? Does it need an include? Shit! Oh no. Am I not even gonna get one? Okay, alright, a sequence. We knew that. We knew that one. Alright, come on. Shame. This is a hard one, chat. Tourist. Could it be bass? Instead of bass, could it be bass? That doesn't make any sense. This one's really hard, chat. I bet you're spamming words in the chat right now. I can't see you. This is all up to me and my brain. Shit. Things that are striped. Striped bass, zebra, skunk, striped. Things that are black and white. Things that are black and white. Ah! Come on. To bear something or bear? To bear something, to... So wind... Windfall... To base... Bass... Tourist. The tourist one's really throwing me off, Chad. Tourist trap, sand trap, speed trap, bear trap. God! What is this one? Heteronyms. I don't even know what the hell that is. But it doesn't matter. Because we're so goddamn good at this game. That was a hard one, chat. Let's see. A lot of people got the trap one. What is a heteronym? I'm looking back through your comments here. Yeah, a lot of people having the right idea. Words that have two pronunciations. Ah, bear and bear, dove and dove. Ah, interesting. Heteronyms, huh? Is that what that's called? Interesting. Well, not as interesting as what I'm about to say, which is, welcome to A Scientist Plays Fallout 4. Get back in there. I know where the cursor is, so I'm gonna turn this stupid beepy boopy man off. He's at the top floor holding some synths hostage. But of course, we take anything with screws in it, because we just got a screw, Chet. Weapons up. Yes. And then we go up. Yeah, Tactical Bucket, mod in the chat, longtime mod, made that Pip-Boy.
On the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby.
Look how many murders this Corsair's done. But Tactical Bucket in the chat made that Pip-Boy Kyle. If you enjoy it. I know I do. One of my favorites. One of my favorite facility member creations, for sure.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
Where's the door? Where's the computer to turn all that crap off? You gotta work on your one-liners. Dying time is here? That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, Kate. You know that's bad. You know that, Kate. You know that's pretty bad. Which Fallout is this? It says Le Ghoul.
Did you see that? Good. Thought it was me.
No, it wasn't you. Le Ghoul in the chat. If you're actually French, I apologize. But this is Fallout 4. As it says in the... Man, these guys got pwned. As it says in the thumbnail of today's Le Stream.
Who's there?
Nobody. Still no Curie? Yeah, I always go Curie, but I forgot where she is. Number one. Number two, I've never really... Oh, my face! I've never really spent any time with Kate. And she's kind of a... My crotch! Oh, my peen! I explode! My peen! Ah! I haven't really spent any time with Kate, so we're gonna see if we can get this I can fix her, chat, is basically what I'm getting at. Slurping and glurping. Slipping and slorping. Glorping and blorping. Drop that, drop that. Oh, I'm still holding the Gauss rifle. I gotta drop that to give myself some more weight. Where's Fallout 5? This is Rainbow Dash. I don't know. That's Todd Howard.
Horseman is now on the 3rd floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Hopefully now they're like, hey, Starfield, no one likes Starfield. Now we can focus Jesus, what did you blow up? Now we can focus entirely on Fallout 5. That's what people want. Yeet. Orpin and endorphin. If you were just around that door, you wouldn't die. My face! Starfield was actually Fallout 5? Oh, God. Chet, what? It just so happens that Bethesda is better at making different IPs than their own IPs. You know what I mean? Like, this is, to me, it's like the, what is love, Science Man? Says Hiv San with the $5.99. It's chemicals. But it's kind of like the Star Wars prequels for me, where it's like, George Lucas was really good. Why am I carrying so much crap? George Lucas was really good at working, at creating a lot of interesting ideas and executing them with experts. But when he was given license to do literally anything that he wanted, he made a bunch of weird, bad movies. I think that's what happened. Was, if I had to put a pin on it, I'd say that's what happened with Starfield, where they had so much freedom to do whatever they wanted that it turned out to be a bad game.
Barricades, stairwells, and hallways if you haven't already.
Ow, my crotch! Ow! You know, I'm hitting all my shots? I'll never jilt your lover. Where's the computer? There it is. Whee! Ah, some frickin' quiet. Have you spoken about Apophis yet? What, how close is it gonna get? I haven't heard much about it, no.
There we go.
Are you ever gonna play Baldur's Gate 3, says Jack in the chat. Probably not. I'm not... Chat, I'm not a Oh, that's a... Oh! Jack, holy crap, you almost got me killed. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, my legs and butt! I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm not really interested. Oh, shit! Let me get over here. Right. Ah, oh, Jack, stop. Oh, Jack, you're... Oh. You're distracting me. Oh, I gotta cook my Mirelurk meat and eat my mystery bacon. Oh, what I was gonna say, I'm not a D&D guy because I am obsessed with the other, game that they make, which is Magic the Gathering. You play Diablo, but not Dungeons and Dragons? How can you call yourself a nerd? I'm disappointed in you, says Zerberus. Zerberus, I have a single Magic the Gathering deck that is $10,000. You want to nerd check me on Wizards of the Coast products? Good luck, buddy. I thought I turned you assholes off. Oh, see, now I'm swearing. I'm getting mad. Oh, it's a guy with a rocket. Got it. Kill him, quick. No! That was... Oh, no! Chat, you're making me swear. Liquid hydrogen mine, how could it be possible? It says Hada the Zuzilla. Well, you could just have a, you could basically just have a thermos of liquid nitrogen on top of a landmine. But it'd have to be a lot of liquid nitrogen because you do get a little bit of safety from your own skin with the lead-in frost effect, which is your skin is so much hotter than liquid nitrogen, hundreds of degrees hotter than liquid nitrogen, that when it touches your skin, it instantly boils and you get this little pocket of air that protects you from the cryogenic temperatures. So it may not be all that damaging, but the reason that you keep it in a thermos is that to a really good thermos, like a Dewar, like you've seen me use in science videos, is that it minimizes the amount of heat transfer, and so it tends to not boil. It tends to not boil away. There's so little heat transfer between the vacuum, the vacuum in between the multiple layers of the thermos, that it can stay at a very cold temperature for a very long amount of time. I mean, when I buy liquid nitrogen, as I'm wont to do, you can have liquid nitrogen in a single Dewar for like weeks, like a couple gallons of it. The format of that deck is Commander. It's my Najeela deck, my zero budget Najeela deck. Science time. Why can't I can no longer uncrouch? Is it because my legs are busted? If that's why, that's the first time I've encountered that. Oh, it is. Huh. Didn't know that. Kate, get up. I encountered a bug last night where she would not get up. She would just move around the map like this. Yeah, we'll get back to we'll get back to Mass Effect sooner or later. But because there's a lot of buzz about this game right now with the series and the magic cards and all that stuff, we're doing this right now. But we will definitely get back to the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect for sure. One of the best.
Who's there?
Nobody. One of the best sci-fi game series ever. Come here.
Last mistake.
Oh, my leg.
Hold up. Hear that?
No. What do you hear? Ricochet. Didn't make it. I'm going through, really making my way through my healings. Which is your favorite Fallout game and why is it New Vegas? I mean, I very much enjoy Fallout 4. I mean, and all the DLC is good, Far Harbor's good, Nuka World's good, all that stuff is really good. So I don't know. New Vegas is close, but I do really like Fallout 4. Quite a bit. Turn off the turrets. Oko Thief of Crowns? Ugh. No. Yeah, my Najeela deck is, in Magic, is, full competitive. 5 color, no budget. But I only have one deck like that. I gotta focus. There's so few options because my intelligence is 10.
Nice.
Alrighty, turn them off. Yeah, and you can do settlement building and blah 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 blah. It's a good series, man. It's a good game.
Oh, gee, oh, God, oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Aluminum. Always need aluminum.
Fall back to original position. The courser's nearing the elevator.
You're nearing the elevator. And then load and lock. I don't want to use all my rag. How can I have both equipped? What? Chad, have you ever seen that? Oh, now it says I have 0. What? Wait, what? Wait. Okay. Oh, now it works. Huh, that was weird. Did you finish playing Dead Space, says Crystal King? Yes. We do have a full... Oh, did we? Wait. Oh! Ow, ow. Did we finish playing the remake? I know we did a full Dead Space 2 run on the Chan. But did we finish the remake? We may not have. I can't keep them all straight, Chet. Hey, don't lose your head.
It's a joke that I would say in one of my movies. Bye-bye.
Corvold? Corvold is really strong. Do you, Angel Salazar, do you see the new Corvold art from the Chinese Year of the Dragon series? It's freaking awesome. I love that mini nukes just look like Davy Crockett's. Yes, because they are based on those. I'm not paying attention. I didn't finish. Well, it's because it's too scary. Kate, will you get your hot Irish butt up here? She's probably still on the ground. What was your first Fallout game? Fallout 3. Who? Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Sit down. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm too smart for a laser tripwire. You know that. Wait, where are you, Kate? I gotta drop some crap. But I need my desk fan. What? No, I've never actually played top-down Fallout. Kate, where are you? I started with Fallout 3, and then all the DLCs, and then... Did I play New Vegas before that? I can't remember. I don't know, Chet. Don't ask me questions I don't know the answers to. Yes, James, I agree with your opinion. I'm reading chat and performing crimes.
Got it.
Give me a break. Shouldn't have did that. Now I'm carrying too much crap.
You know that?
No, I didn't. Now I'm carrying too much crap, Chet. I hate doing this. I have the perk where I can carry stuff, even if I'm over encumbered, but I want to use all my AP, Chet.
Get some.
You get some. Nope, can't be that one. Can't be that one.
Through.
So good. Oh, hey guys. Maybe my look sensitivity is too high. Boom! Explosion. I deactivated you, you dummy. Kate, where are you? Do you mind helping me? Just un poquito? Please? Un poquito? I have more Mirelurk meat at home. My mom says. Pop, pop, pop. Hit him! Oh, my face! Wait, can I hold down the shoot gun? The shoot gun. Can I hold down the shoot gun, chat? Kate, where... Always need duct tape, chat. Where am I going? Oh. The elevator, right. Forgot about that. Can you explain how the hacking works? Says Grant Murphy. Yeah. It's Wordle. It's exactly Wordle. Fallout invented Wordle, chat. I think I can just unlock this and do whatever the thing that I wanted to do. Because I'm... Alright, yeah, so it's Wordle. So you start with a word and it tells you if there is a correct letter in the correct spot. So because it only has a likeness of 1, there's 1 letter in 1 correct spot. So then I will use the other and check, does this have at least 1 letter in 1 correct spot? It does, and none of the other letters line up, which means it's closer. So that has a likeness of 2. Does it share a likeness of 2 with discipline specifically? 1, yes, but not 2. No. It's hard to do that with your eyes. Facilities? That would be quite flavorful. 1. And... my eyes! No. So I think I've effed this up. I think it's Death Claws, right? 1... D-E-A-T-H... Oh, yeah, L. Sorry. Yes. So that's how it works. Where is Kate, guys? That would have been really nice if that was... That would have been so flavorful if that was facilities. Oh, yeah, that's for fusion cores. Right. So I'm still gonna have to fight Signor Corsair. So I'll show you again. Well, I don't have to. I'll do it. I'll do it just for you. I always start with the first one, because why not? Oh, that's why not. Kate is in Todd Howard's basement. Ooh, another fusion core. Ooh, piece of candy. Use fusion cores to make corium. Scott, you wouldn't use fusion fuel to make corium because fusion fuel doesn't go critical. Fusion fuel, when brought close together, like deuterium or tritium, doesn't go critical. It doesn't have the same chain reaction of neutron production like fissile material has. And it takes main reason why, because it takes a crap load of energy to force atoms together. What fissile material does, like uranium-235, is that it already has neutrons coming off of it. And if you put enough of it close enough together in a critical mass, enough of those neutrons, or just a random neutron from somewhere, initiates a chain reaction. If enough of it is close enough together, critical, then that chain reaction continues, releasing a lot of energy, even more, and cascading exponentially to releasing a lot of energy, a lot of radiation, and that's going critical. And that would melt itself down and create the corium that you're referring to. What happened in Fukushima was a little different. They shut the reactor down. They shut the reactor down, but there wasn't coolant water left to deal with all the decay heat from the fuel that it was still producing. And so it melted down without being critical. An important point.
That's it.
Chad, are you just... Chad, are you just... You're not chatting a lot. Are you just sitting there in the back of the class? Learning and yearning, as we like to say. What's in there? Do I need to waste my time? Already wasted time. Beep, boop. Just in case this guy kills me real quick. But he's not going to, because I have the best melee weapon in the game. Aluminum? Boop. Or aluminium, as they would say. In God's country. The Queen's country. Those are two different things. Hey, buddy.
Are you here for the synth?
Who?
I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is fuck you.
If you're not here for the synth.
I've never seen that dialogue line. That is good. I'm gonna use that. That's funny.
For me. What do you want?
Your brain. That was funny.
Your head. That you cannot have.
Look at that. Look at the damage on this bad boy. Didn't take a single hit of damage. It's too good. Give me that thing in your head. Ooh, Kate. Kate, I have good news. Kate, where are you? I need to dress you up in this.
Get away from me.
Oh, you're welcome, by the way.
Excuse me. I don't want to die.
Okay. Wait, the synth's in there, right?
He deserved to die. I know you're not here for me, but I can't
You
get out.
bonked him back
Not
into
on
the
my
visible
own.
light spectrum.
I'm going to have to trust you to help me.
Hell yeah. Who are you?
Who are you?
We'll talk when you open the door. I promise I won't run. The guard put the password in a toolbox. Over there, under the stairs. Use it to gain access to the terminal. And open the door.
But why?
He
Okay, but who are you?
deserved to die. I know you're not here for
Okay.
me. I'm going to have to trust.
Okay. Okay. You know, I don't need passwords. I'm too smart. Monitoring, indicating that it's... so when I see a lot of likeness, what it indicates to me is that it's probably... it's something like a suffix or a prefix, because they're usually the same combination of letters. Unless it's this one.
Sweet.
Ah! Man, I'm good. All right, who are you? Wait, who are you?
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Who are you?
Who are you?
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny. So yeah, I knew they'd send a courser. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by... Thanks again for your help. And before you ask, the Commonwealth is unforgiving.
Okay. All right. All right, Jenny, get out of here. See now, chat, if I wasn't streaming... God, change your underpants. Holy shit. I probably would murder these guys in cold blood. But since you're watching me...
I don't need your help anymore.
Okay, Jenny, Jesus. Wow, Kyle is decked out. You have no idea. Ooh, I think this is the best base armor in the game. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm gonna grab all that crap. Is Jenny from the block? Yes. But she still knows where she came from. No, I'm not gonna go no Russian on him. Tactically, you're just full of jokes tonight, huh? Kyle, what's a perfect game from your POV? Yeah, it's hard because I usually separate game. There's a pretty big, well, in a lot of games, there's a pretty stark contrast between games that are made for like story and games that are made for like very fun gameplay. So I think the best written and acted game ever made is The Last of Us 1 and 2. But is it fun to play? No, it's pretty emotionally harrowing. God of War Ragnarok is up there. It's very fun to play. Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably right below The Last of Us, but it's not fun. I mean, the controls are freaking wonky. It's not like fun. But in terms of like pure fun, like Super Mario Odyssey, when I played that for the first time, especially the section where you bring the band back together in Donk City, and they put you through a bunch of those retro levels while they're playing that kick-ass song and all the fireworks are going off. I literally out loud, I went, yeah! Like, that's hard to beat. So I'd have to think of what's in the middle. Captain Wrecked with another 5 just posted some Project Katie history on the Discord. Nuclear-tipped 16-inch battleship shells in the 50s. I'll have to check it out. I don't think I was supposed to come up here. See? She did it again.
Is this a psycho flashback, or is this real?
See, now that this is what happened last time, Chad. She was stuck like this. No matter where I go. Wait, get up. Get up.
Hey.
What you need?
Go there.
Over here.
I'll get it done.
Go. Get Kate, get up. Simon says get up. I'd have to think of like what's in between. Like fun to play and very well written and acted. Yeah, they're usually fantastic games on either end of the spectrum, right? Like masterpieces on either end of the spectrum. Like Breath of the Wild, for example, is basically a perfect game. That's fun to play, but is it like a good story that's engaging and well acted? No. Yeah, the new God of War games, God of War and God of War Ragnarok, I think are getting pretty close. The Last of Us 2 story became trash. Fight me. Hada, we're not going to get into this. You and I are not going to get into this. Because I think you could not be more wrong. Chat, don't spam it. Don't start this discussion. We're not doing that right now. We're not doing that right now. Okay, I got to get out of here while Kate is on her butt doing nothing. Oh, that's where that was. Okay. I'm not going to drop all my crap. I don't want to. God of War Ragnarok was mid, says Dova Bear. Oh, guys. Guys, are you trying? What are you trying to do to me? God of War Ragnarok was mid. What are you talking about? Days Before had the best story of any Apocalypse game. Do you mean Days Gone? Days Gone is the best zombie game. I'll say it. I'll say it right now. Have you tried God of War DLC? Yeah, I just beat it. I was trying to 100% it the other day. Don't trigger me. God of War Ragnarok being mid. Incorrect. The God of War director didn't even said he didn't like. The God of War creator said he didn't like the direction of the new games. Screw him. Who cares? Chat, there was sex mini games in the first God of War. If you just wanted a mature hack and slash game, okay. But what they did was take one of the most recognizable characters in gaming and give him one of the best stories in gaming and then executed it perfectly. Come on now. Hey, you're up. No, that's not you. Shit. Kate! Damn it! Get up! TLL story is trash in my eyes. Hada, you are very wrong about this. There's still sex scenes everywhere, though. This is not in the new God of War games. Guys, what are you talking about? I can't give her... Oh, you're fine now? Are we good? Jeez. Guys, stop. Wrong button. Stop trying to trigger me. Please. I beg you. I beg you. Please. For the love of God. We don't have I don't have time to yell at you. I gotta roast some Mirelurk butts. Smash or pass on Mimir. Doom Eternal? Yeah, Doom Eternal's awesome. What's the name of the argan oil that you use? Says Ligil. One and only. But the and is an N, so the one N apostrophe only. So many Mirelurk queens. Gimme, 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 gimme. Hey Kyle, science sucks. Well, now I know you're just trying to trigger me. Because you're wrong. No, it's not. No, it doesn't. Science is the only reason that you can see me right now.
What gave you the idea we're friends?
Marcy, you are so close to being kicked off the island. Captain Wrecked with another $5 Canadian dinar. Given that they miniaturized a physics package for an artillery shell, why can't they miniaturize power reactors like that? I don't know. I don't know the actual physical reason. It didn't remove my radiation. This is also a bug that happens. Oh, there you go. I wasn't in it. I don't know what the actual miniaturization problem, the specific engineering problem with miniaturization is. So I'm not going to say what it is because I don't know. Do I have to have the railroad look at this? I guess I do. You guys, you trolls.
There's been panic about the new thing floating in the sky.
It's called an airship, dummy.
That was one of Tinker Tom's aliens. Aliens are real.
Enough. The blimp is called the Pridwin, and it's operated by the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are a formidable, highly advanced order, and they've come here to destroy synths. Shit. Spread the
Oh, don't worry, Exia. The railroad is they're just pawns in our grand game.
Heading a fail-safe plan to deal with this Brotherhood. Codename Red Glare. But for now, we monitor them and keep them clear.
Minimum dimensions for shielding? Yeah, that probably has something to do with it. Industrial arts and crafts.
You've all got jobs.
But I don't know the specifics. See, I play a nuclear... I play a nuclear engineer on TV, but I don't have actual expertise.
Comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
That was me.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that was me. Wait, chat. I gotta remember. Yeah, it says I have an order for a calzone, 2 slices of pizza made out to, That's so funny.
Hard to believe. I'm all for one less course.
Eyewitness testimony is the most solid form of evidence, says PJ, get out of here with your triggering, your microaggressions against me. The specific problem, says Grady with the 5, of miniaturizing power sources like nuclear stuff, is shielding and heat dissipation, then proliferation as a tertiary concern for fissile materials, says Grady with the specific expertise. That makes sense. So, it physically can't be miniaturized if you want proper heat dissipation, which means you need a lot of material, and shielding, which means you need even more material or distance, and then, of course, miniaturizing nuclear reactors would put possibly fissile material in the public's hands, which is never gonna be as safe as fossil fuel stuff. Smell a collab with T. Folsey on miniaturizations, is Captain Wrecked with the 2. The nuclear engineer who uses all my content for free content? That guy? The guy who uses all my content for free content? The guy who uses all my free content?
I needed a courser chip. I need the code.
You have one. Follow me. Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which.
Literally a million?
Data.
I don't buy it.
Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Oh yeah, that guy. Do we F with the Institute, says Bricks? I am the Institute, Bricks.
It's been ages.
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand
No,
over the
Captain
chip.
Rex, he's not stealing my content. He just T. Folsey has a reaction channel, and he uses a lot of my videos in full. Granted, he says that I get everything right and that I'm incredibly intelligent, and handsome, and strong. But you know, there's a fine line between using people's videos in full for your own videos and getting views up. Reaction content to me isn't like real content. There, I said it. Can you use nuclear diamond batteries to power up power armor? No, the says Franz Mirja, Franz. The nuclear diamond batteries, the nuclear waste batteries that you've heard of, produce an extremely small amount of electricity. That's all. Good night. I must go play Tarkov, says Patrick Stewart. Why do you want to ruin your night, Patrick? Although the new patch notes for Tarkov, they changed a lot, and it sounds pretty cool. That new area for just low-level players, it sounds pretty sick. What's happening? Oh.
Here you go.
All right, Tom, make it happen.
We're running sense out of the wealth.
Let's have the circuit analyzer
Bigger
take a
problem
crack
than even the Institute.
That Drummer Boy, the voice of Drummer Boy, is Garrus from Mass Effect. I'm so good at that.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms.
Yeah, reacting is one thing,
We're still running.
but he usually uses, doesn't he? Doesn't that guy use like a lot of my video, like 90% of it?
Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it?
Are you gonna play some New Vegas eventually, says Bricks? Yes, we have 6 Follow New Vegas streams already on the channel if you want to scroll through the videos. Kyle, science question. Why is it cold outside right now? The tilt of the planet.
Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, does
Hey
it?
Kyle, Dylan J. Dance, an astrophysicist from Australia, has also reacted to a couple of your videos in full. The only difference between being is that Dylan is a godlike entity. I'll have to check that out.
You've helped us. Good work.
What am I doing now? I've just been reading chat. Oh. Yeah, so like for reaction content, you want something truly transformative, right? Or I would prefer something truly transformative. If you're not really adding to anything that I said, like most of what you're doing is saying, oh, Kyle's right. Then it's something. If it's a reaction video where you're like debunking me, I think that would be better, quote unquote better, because at least you're saying like, hey, everything in this popular video is wrong and here's why, and I'm a nuclear engineer. That makes more sense to me. But there's been a number of people now that react to my stuff that is just like, hey, Kyle actually got this right. And my reaction to that is like, well, yeah, no shit. I wouldn't put it out there if I didn't think it was correct. Anyway.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again.
No, Captain Wreck, you're totally fine mentioning him. That has nothing to do with what you said. It's totally fine. I'm just giving my opinion on reaction stuff. I'm sure he's a nice enough guy and all that stuff. I'm just saying, and I haven't reported copyright strikes on him or anything like that. I'm just saying, you know. Maybe don't use most of my video, you know.
Managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all.
Make it interesting.
Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped.
Oh God, those... I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or...
Dude looks like an ogre.
Sorry.
Yeah.
They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy.
Would you rather be a science bro or someone who's into bro science? What is bro science?
Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone.
What's
to
bro
shit.
science?
Here's
Devon.
the symbol
You look good today, Kyle, says Legil. Hey, thank you. I just showered.
Build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses.
Okay.
You know the craziest? All the
Yep.
data's on harmonic...
Yep. Yep. Good enough. I'll take it.
For the wreck. But
Okay. It's fine. Yep. I can build it.
Got it covered.
I'm pretty good.
Sure.
And
Yep.
don't you
I can do it.
It's my own.
Yep. All me.
Go on.
Let's do it. I'm not going to tell anybody that I get inside there. No. That's for me to know. The science of broing down, bro. Oh. Kyle, I got a question. How greatly would power consumption of power armor be, considering it's running off 200-year-old fusion cores that last for about 20 minutes and last a century in lore? I don't know. I don't know what the power consumption would be like. But, like I said, the energy density of fusion fuel, if all of that fusion is happening in that tiny little core, then it's only going to take a few grams of deuterium or tritium or whatever they're using in there to create a significant amount of energy. And I don't know how they're transforming that into electricity, that heat energy into electricity, or the particles into electricity. You can produce a lot with very, very little, just grams of the stuff, because when used in fusion, fusion fuel like deuterium and tritium or heavy water is 1 billion times more energy dense than fossil fuels. So per kilogram, you get out 1 billion times more energy, which is kind of crazy. So fusion things could be very small because it doesn't take a lot. You don't have to shove metric tons of coal into it. You can just use some grams, but miniaturizing it, as some experts in the chat were saying before, poses its own problems like radiation shielding and etc. Nugs over drugs. I just wrote a Science of Ghouls episode that's going to come out next year. So we'll get into that a little bit later on. It's interesting that you have to build it in Sanctuary. What do you think about the giant iceberg that is 3 times bigger than New York's? It's Philly 3000. Well, I mean, there used to be giant glaciers. There used to be giant glaciers that covered whole continents that were miles thick. Miles! Like as high as planes would go. So the fact that there's big ass icebergs is not very crazy. Do you talk about the FEV ghouls in that video? No, just more like the science of ghoulification.
What do you need, General?
Nothing. Shut up. Where do I usually build this? I think it's flavorful to build it on an empty plate of ground, shit. Oh, I already have the... I take it all down anyway, don't I? I'll build it by my little power. Oh, you can if you. Oh, okay. I'll just do it next to the power that I'm already running off. That's fine. Love your dogs at Chernobyl video, says Invaders. Appreciate you. We've almost raised $100,000 for those puppies, which is pretty cool. And very important during the harsh winter times. Is this where this is? What is this? Oh, no. Dot. Is it here? Nope. Is it here? No. 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 Here? Nope. Is it in structures? Is it an elevator? Is it a fence? Is it? No. Is it? Oh, I can't build it yet. I have to talk to Sturgis. That's why. Explain light water. Oh, that's just raw. That's just water. Heavy water, deuterium and tritium have extra neutrons in their That's not you. In their nucleus. Which is why we call them. Wait, what? Where's? Well, where? Why doesn't it say talk to Sturgis then? What? Sorry, I was reading chat. I'm getting distracted. It's almost... We're through the majority of today's stream chat. There you are, buddy. I could have rung the bell, but here we are.
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
Oh, you can choose what faction you want to build it with. If I build it with a Minuteman, I build it right here, don't I? All right. Since they're kind of neutral, we'll build it here.
I have plans here.
There we go.
The Institute.
Thank you, Chad.
Why in the world would you want to mess around?
My son. Give me back my son.
That's some bad business. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly?
The Institute?
Teleportation? For real? If anyone can make heads
yeah,
for
real.
Those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix.
Apparently, the castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there.
Oh my
Better
God.
go see what's going on.
I don't care. I don't care about. I don't care about that.
Mr. Kyle.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Concord.
The railroad is not neutral. You kidding me? Who's your favorite companion in Fallout 4? Obviously, Curie.
I made a few new friends.
Can't have enough of it. I realize that I'm no Mr. Gutsy, but
Okay. I don't want to say no. It's going to make him feel bad. Why is there a marker at the red rock? Oh. Boop. Beep. Talk to Sturgy? Yeah. Where you at, boy? My daughter asked if you can say, because science. No, I can't. Sorry. He did say Mr. Kyle, yeah. There are certain names that are in the dialogue. No.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow. What a mess. Teleportation.
It's real.
I got it from an ex-institute.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-institute.
Kyle, have you
anything
watched
and still be
For All Mankind? I haven't watched it yet. I hear it's very good. Great show. IMO, says Captain Wreck with the 10. I haven't watched it yet. I know I should, I think.
Anyway,
Or people have said.
the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. I'm gonna, but, to get started.
Oh, okay.
Good work, Sturgis.
Thank you.
Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. While you're working on that, keep in mind.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I feel like this is going to use up all of my sweet, sweet resources. I'm just gonna break it all down anyway, chat, so it's fine. No, it's fine. That one's fine. Sturgis, how do you move so quickly? Oh, you're right there. Never mind.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Oh, don't worry. I have many bio scanner circuit boards.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy
How much junk do you have? I have so much in my trunk.
Here's a list of 3 things. Sure. I'll meet you over at the...
I have trust me, I have all of that stuff.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Like, look how much... Wait, I want to... You could say I have a little bit of junk. You could say I have a little bit of junk. How much power is it? 520. Yeah. The careless things you say, Kyle. Oh, I don't say anything by accident, buddy. Look at this bad boy. Woo! Woo! Yeah, put it up there. Yeah. Produces 3? What? You can build a fusion reactor? Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that before. Produces 100. That's cool. Rank 4 of science. Can I get that now? I've never seen that, Chad. It's with the DLC. Science. We're 1 level away. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get 1 more level. Because the next part of this, if I continue on this mission chat, for the rest of the stream, it's just gonna be me talking to people, and that's boring. So, we will start an Ancient Aliens mission instead, at the moment. You ever played Spyro, Kyle? Yes. I am old. I mean, I know I don't look a day over 23 with all my white hair. Get Curie. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. No, actually, I've never built a fusion like I said, I'm making an executive decision here because the other thing is going to be boring. It's cool. It's cool. We're good. We're all good. Look at these omnidirectional treads. I really like these. They have those on modern forklifts.
Go away.
So you're gonna do the talking between streams? Yeah. I'll do all the boring stuff off stream. Because I'm thinking about you.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
That guy sounds familiar, voice acting wise. Huh. How do you know what we think is boring, says Kia.
Let's go meet the boss.
I have a good idea.
Lead on.
Smooth skin. Yeah, let's go meet the boss. I like the Cabot house because everything is pristine.
Jack, the new guy is here. One moment.
It's like the first time in Fallout.
Oh, damn.
It's like the first time in Fallout 4 where you see everything that's nice. It's like an oasis of niceness. Yeah, Eggsy, I've played this quest line many times. It's fun. A lot of stuff to talk about. One of the best side missions, yeah.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink?
Yes.
Edward,
Get me some burb.
Please.
Might be some valuable stuff inside. Best non-power armor in the game, says Jimmy. That's right, Jimmy. But let's take our helmet off so we can see my pretty, pretty face. That's why I'm carrying this crap. That's why. Helmet. Boop. That's not what that button does. Boop.
Before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask.
Oh, she's kind of hot in just the corset, though. I'm gonna keep that there.
The question is this: do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Personally, chat, yes, I do. I do think there is intelligent life in the universe. I just don't think we've had any good evidence to indicate that it's ever been here. And there's other technical reasons, scientific, physical reasons why we have a good reason to doubt that they've ever actually been here. And no, the testimony, the congressional testimony is not convincing at all. No, the photos and videos are not convincing at all. But just given the sheer size of the universe, given the fact that we know that there are 100 billion stars in our galaxy, most of those stars have planets, and 100 billion galaxies in the universe gives you 100 billion times 100 billion times 1 planet per star, which gives you, that's 10 to the 12th times 10 to the 12th, which is 10 to the 24th, which means that even if the chances of any one planet having life on it are in the many quintillions, you still have millions and millions of examples of life in the universe. So I think it's quite likely, just from the immense numbers, the immense size of the universe, that aliens probably exist somewhere. Are they bipedal? Do they look like us? Probably not. Every planet's going to have its own, if it has one at all, its own ecosystem, its own constituents of, what its atmosphere is made out of, how geologically active it is, and then evolution by natural selection is going to take its course in different ways in different conditions. So I think alien life is quite likely in the universe. Have I seen any convincing evidence ever that it's visited Earth? No. So I'm going to be sarcastic.
I'm not sure there's any intelligent life in the universe. At least not on this planet.
You joke, but make a good point. Say humans perish from the Earth, as they seem intent upon doing. Say thousands of years from now, a new civilization arose. What would they know of us?
Okay, so here's another problem. So when the ancient aliens hypothesis, no, it's not a good hypothesis, is like that there was like in ancient astronauts or whatever, is that there was a civilization before our own, thousands and thousands of years ago, or whatever it was, whatever they say, but that established some technology or ideas, or was just before us, but then we found no evidence of them. Considering the fact that we can go back and find evidence from dinosaurs 65 million years ago, it seems to me very, very, very unlikely that there would be no signature of a technologically advanced civilization going forward. In fact, we're not that technologically advanced. We can't explore the stars and everything like that. And yet we have already left an indelible mark on the planet. We define this era right now of human existence. Some people like to call it the Anthropocene. And this is a geologic era marked by human activity. There's a certain layer of plastic that you'll find thousands of years from now. There's certain radioisotopes that you will find years from now that will denote artificial activity, not natural activity, but like technology that had a mark on the planet. You're not looking at the evidence hard, though, says Industrial Arts and Crafts. There's nothing right now in the geologic record that indicates a high technology society. I mean, how long ago is it supposed to be? Do you know how long radioisotopes and plastics and metals stay detectable? You know what I mean? So, yes, Vanessa Craddock, first-time chatter, puts it well, and I agree. What I hate the most about ancient alien theory is that it completely discredits the ingenuity and intelligence of ancient humans. Exactly. And it's kind of bigoted, right? We have this, there's this pernicious idea that, you know, unless it was like white Europeans, if it was any sort of brown or black people, well, they couldn't have built that. They couldn't have had a civilization. They couldn't have predicted star movements. It's like, why not? Why not? You know, so there's some tinge of bigotry there that's always struck me the wrong way. And yeah, so it belittles human intelligence and human creativity, and the all evidence points to human creativity unaltered by aliens. So you'd have to have extremely good evidence, of which we have none.
You're implying there was a lost alien civilization on Earth in prehistoric times?
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to the commonly understood founding cultures. Sumer, Egypt, Assyria.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry.
Industrial arts and crafts. Yeah, exactly. We still don't know how they built the pyramids. Yeah, we do. A bunch of simple machines like pulleys and ramps, and thousands of slaves and hundreds of years. Shit, ants can build entire cities under the ground in not that much time. Come on.
I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment?
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
And then like when people like, is it that surprising that ancient cultures were able to chart the seas or the stars or anything like that? You had nothing else to do. I mean, you had to provide for yourself, of course, which is a lot harder back then, but they didn't have Netflix. They didn't even have books to read or a phone to get depressed with. Come on.
Ready to get to work.
Good. That's part
of course, they're paying attention to the stars. It's the only thing out there worth looking at.
Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility.
What was that? A facility, you say?
North of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
Nope.
Only about 1 million.
You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't.
They didn't have long-haired science lads playing video games to watch. Yeah, you'd be outside looking at stars move.
As he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. You all set?
I have to go to a mental institution to pick up this package. What about those ancient paintings with UFOs in them? When you look at those ancient paintings with UFOs in them, you're rather from working of a place of, you have to start with the null hypothesis, which is, in any scientific experiment, that the evidence you're seeing does not confirm your hypothesis. Okay. You have to provide enough evidence to overcome randomness and placebo effect if you're in medicine and disconfirm the null hypothesis. You have to have really good evidence. You don't start with, what about those UFOs? No. You have to start from ancient paintings. What are the chances those are UFOs? You don't, and think of what these people were seeing and thinking about thousands of years ago. There's probably a huge difference in their frame and what they interpret and what you bring to the table. So you're superimposing a belief in alien saucers onto artwork that wasn't even in the same universe of conception. You know what I mean? So it's confirmation bias, like people are saying in the chat. I mean, the time travelers in ancient paintings. That's just you recognizing faces that look like famous people. You know, there have to be really good evidence, of which there is not. I mean, when you see something that looks like a flying saucer, UFO, alien craft in ancient paintings, ask yourself, are there any better explanations? You know? What's a better explanation? A poorly drawn bird? An artistically representative bird to them? Chat, this is what I'm saying. Because it's so unlikely right now that aliens have visited Earth, there's no evidence. That's why I'm saying it's unlikely. If you see a weird UFO in an old painting, it is literally more likely that their finger slipped when they were painting. That is more likely. Like, or they sneeze, like, achoo, oh, yeah, I'll leave it. Like I say with ghosts, like, because there's no evidence, there's no physical basis for ghosts. I mean, and you come downstairs one night and all your furniture's rearranged. It is literally more likely that I personally came to your house and rearranged your furniture to mess with you. That is more likely than ghosts. Actually. So I need better evidence. Dr. Sabine Hoffenstetter killed my dreams of a multiverse, Kyle, says Shattuck. It's likely a statistical artifact we'll never get to examine critically. But can we keep the idea alive that Jedi exist in some universe, please? Shattuck, I'm not familiar with Dr. Sabine's view of the multiverse, and I'm definitely not a expert in quantum mechanics, but I know a couple of very, very smart people, like theoretical cosmologists and mathematical quantum physicists that do believe in multiverse theory. And so I would have to be convinced otherwise. But I don't know the mathematical basis for any of it. But she's right. You wouldn't be able to observe the other universes, so it's kind of like academic, right? But so still, I would have to be very convinced. See, the problem is, chat, is that to be convinced, I would have to really understand all of the underlying physics, and I don't, you know? So whether or not someone is wrong is like, well, how do you know, you know? Like, isn't that at, like, the forefront? Isn't that, like, what PhDs talk about? Me, I do not have an opinion worth listening to on multiverse theory. I know what it implies and what it kind of says, but the mathematical basis for it, the Everett interpretation of quantum mechanics, I don't know how those equations work. So don't listen to me. Yeah, I mean it's basically. Now if you want an even spicier take, is string theory likely and worth our time at all? I'll just put that out there for you. Or has it been a massive waste of intellectual resources over the years? Put your helmet back on. Drop this, I don't care. I'll get you another outfit. I'll get you a red dress. Chat, we're almost at the end of today's stream. Recon Biker Theta.
If you're gonna let...
If you've enjoyed the stream so far, hit the subby, hit the bell, hit the like button, join the facility at patreon.com/Kyle Hill. Join us in the Discord after this. And we can continue on this nerdy conversation. A lot of members in the chat. Captain in the chat, new member, super chatting all gosh dang day. They know how fun the Discord is. Get in there. It's only a waste, Kyle, if it's fruitless and nothing comes of the study. Well, that's perhaps the point I made. Ali Costero, is that her name? She's a new YouTuber. She's a PhD physicist. And her first, oh, that's a queen. And her first video that went viral is that basically, is that basically string theory is a waste of time, and it fooled everybody, and now science communication is about it is hard. And I liked her video. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, that acid's getting to me, chat. Oh. The acid. I'll eat some of her babies in front of her. That should do it. That should help. That should help. She won't be mad at all. Surely. Surely. Oh, the acid! Yes. Astronomer Becky? Astrophysicist Becky? No, I think it's Ali Castero. I mean, while we're here. Oops. String theory? Is that it? Wow, that brought up nothing. I think her name was Ali. One second, chat. This will be worth it. If you want something to watch. She's just... Yeah, there you go. And she's neurospicy, it seems like, so she's playing The Binding of Isaac while she's talking about why string theory is bad. She's good. She's like if you had a really, really smart tutor and you're just like kind of listening to her. She's good. Get up! Oh, thanks. Thank you. Hey, thanks. See ya. I like two-shotting those things with Gauss rifles. It's awesome. Yeah, Shock Day. She's good. Does he have all the achievements? I do on PS4 or whatever this originally came out on here. Not on this though. I don't think. Like 38 out of 48 or whatever it is. Chad, almost at the end. Now do what I said. Like, Subby Bubby. This is the last stream of the year. So if you want to be caught up with with everything that we do in the new year, more Fallout, Doom, Mass Effect, hopefully Horizon Forbidden, the Horizon series when it comes to PC. If you want to know everything that happens, bingo. That's the best way.
I might be able to get that open. Just saying.
You might be able to get that open? I might be... It's a hard accent. I might be able to get that... What the hell was that? I'm getting there. What are the top 3 content creators you like to collaborate with? They probably wouldn't be sciencey people, just because if I have the choice of anybody, you'd probably do something really interesting. I'd have to think about it. What mods are you playing with, Kyle? None. Weird yoga class, but okay. Damn it. Master indeed. Damn it. Other way. Bingo.
Nice.
Nice. Nice indeed. Oh, my body. Ow, 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 ow. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde está? Punch him to death. Punch him! Yes, Kate! Fist him! Yes! Man. Kate really fisted that guy, huh? Chat. Last dono of the year, Shattuck. Thank you for forcing us to engage our abilities to critically think. You address the hardest conspiracies and then with clean reasoning and evidence, and you challenge them. It helps. Thank you so much, Shattuck. Very nice of you to say. Chat. Last stream of the year. Where can I find your music? Says Zerberus. Check out White Bat Audio on YouTube. We use their music because it is copyright free. Chat, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to already my Australian friends who are having it tonight. I hope everyone is safe, has a fun, safe time. I hope you have someone to smooch. And if you don't, find a mirror, because then you can smooch yourself. Chat, lots of fun stuff coming up in the new year. Part 3 of our Fukushima series. More Chernobyl stuff. More dogs, charity stuff. Videos about rock climbing. Videos about ghouls. Videos about the most prolific cheater in scientific history. Videos about chat. What is that up to? What are we up to? That's 41, which puts us up to 165 science times. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Almost better than school, chat. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or your night. Rainbow Dash coming in clutch at the end with another 5 memberships. One of our most generous members of the facility, Rainbow Dash. Appreciate you. Appreciate having you here and inside the facility proper. Chat, next year is going to be another year full of science. Full of science. Full of me trying to do my absolute best to be entertaining and useful to you as an educator. Shattuck coming in, not to be outdone with another 5. Chat, next year I will be doing my very best to continue to be a fun and entertaining source of all things sciencey for you. I hope you will join me wherever that is, on the gaming channel, in the Patreon, in the Discord, on the main channel. I feel that I need to be a good teacher for all the kids who did not, no, you don't have to be a kid, for all the people that did not get great teachers like me. I want to be that for you. And that's one of my New Year's resolutions, Chad. So wherever I see you next time, next live stream, back in the facility in a couple of seconds, I hope the rest of your year is an amazing one. And I hope you'll join me for the rest of next year. And then we'll see how 2024 goes and whether or not we just want to call it quits, you know, like as a society. So let's make this next 365 something worth learning about, chat. Join me as we do so. Thank you, Scott Willis. I'll see you next year, buddy.